Hello there guys, welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today we're talking about your emotions. What are we meant to do with negative emotions? And this is such a powerful discussion, and I'm so pleased it was triggered by a wonderful comment on another video of mine. So we're going to go really into this today. How do we overcome negative emotions? What's the best thing to do with those emotions? So we're not just repressing them, you know, because many of us just want maybe turning away and actually not dealing with the emotion, repressing it. So today we're going to break down what the best thing to do there is. Before I do that, please do like, share and subscribe. Comment down below, it really helps the video. And join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle. It's a wonderful, awesome group of people, like-minded people. I'm answering questions in there. We're helping each other manifest and create. That's in the description. Now let's get into this video, guys. So you're trying so hard to overcome negative emotions. You wanting to create the new you by building that awareness, okay? But when we build that awareness and we notice the negative emotion, what do? If we are always sort of just correcting it, and we're just saying, potentially turning away from it, are we not allowing ourselves to feel the full emotional spectrum? And are we actually going to, in turn, accidentally repress those emotions and energy? And will they show up in another way? Well, here's the thing. This is the big kicker here, why you need to know this, why you need to understand this. The awareness that you're building up, once you notice the emotion, you don't just turn away from it. I want you to use a wonderful method by Michael Singer. And why you need to add in methods like this. Don't turn away from it. Notice it. Become aware of it. Actually sit back, relax, ask yourself, who is the one that notices this? Who is the one that is noticing this emotion? That immediately disconnects you from the emotion. Because emotions, let's break down what emotions are. You are a being of awareness. That's what you are. You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of how you feel inside. You're aware of your emotions. Okay? So you're just a being of awareness. What that means then is that the emotions aren't you. The feeling of fear, the feeling of pain, and all of these worrying, anger, all of these are experiences that you're going through because you've reacted to the environment. Now, one of the things the person said is, what if you had a sudden loss of a loved one? Well, it's going to be not healthy for you to not actually notice that feeling and let yourself just work through it. It's not healthy. Now, by noticing it and working through it, does that mean that you're embracing negative feelings? Okay? It means that actually you're saying, I know this situation is really horrible and hard, okay? And I'm really struggling. But what we have to do though, is we have to just notice it, okay? We have to notice it. Just one moment. Max, come here. Just don't want him to interrupt us. We have to notice it, okay? And when you notice it, you see, where is it in my body? You just put your awareness on it and you start to allow the energy to move as it wants. When you do that, it actually starts to express itself in the way it needs. Now, it may express itself through tears. It may make you want to lay down. It may make you want to scream. It may make you feel pain, and then it lifts. But as you do that, as you just place that awareness, you keep breathing and relaxing, it actually allows you to feel and experience the emotion that you've been trying not to fully feel and experience. You know, and that's it. Often what we're doing is people are doing it naturally. They're not feeling their negative emotions. They're pushing them down. They say, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to go for a walk. But actually what you need to do is sit with the energy and let it express itself as it needs. Once you allow it to express, it dissipates. So even, for example, and God willing, I don't want any of you to go through this, but say, for example, you did have unfortunate, expected passing away in your family. You don't then deny the feeling, you sit with it. You sit with your body and you just observe where that feeling is, observe where the tension is, observe and just breathe. Relax the shoulders, close the eyes, sit back from it and breathe. And then let the full spectrum of that emotion pass through you and express itself. From that place, you're going to have a feeling of lightness, of clarity, of absolute room for peace, harmony and joy. And if it is a big situation, you may have to sit with it again tomorrow. You may have to sit with it again tomorrow. But you don't allow yourself to just sit within that emotional muck and heartbreak and everything. And you just don't, what you're not doing is making it go from a day to a week to a month to 2 years to 10 years. You see what I mean? You're allowing yourself to experience it as it's needed now by sitting back from it, letting it happen. So on a simpler point then, if you are someone who's experiencing negative emotions, you must sit back from them, become aware of them, breathe and let them express and move through the body naturally, just through that awareness. Then once they've left, once you're at peace, then you're laying on the intention of, I am divinely blessed, I am guided, I am abundant, I am loving and lovable, I am joyful. Then once you let them express themselves, you leave the absolute total space for emotional freedom and peace. And then once you get really good at it, that emotions just naturally start to pass through you in a quicker rate. And that not in a quicker rate, that doesn't mean you don't love and appreciate the thing, or you don't care about the thing. It just means that you're choosing to let your body express that feeling. Sometimes we think by holding on to a feeling, it means we care more. It just means that you're not allowing the natural process of expression to come out of you. And when you do that, you start to block energy. Then when you continue to do that, it's going to manifest in ways. I've got clients here who are experiencing things, and we talk through it and where they're coming from. And then we go, well, isn't that interesting that it's expressing in that part of your body when you had this experience? Because what we're doing is we're trapping that emotion in the areas of the body of where we feel it. For example, I'm not going to give examples because I don't want to step on any toes of my clients and never talk about that. So that's it. You just get where I'm coming from, okay? So you must sit back and allow the emotions to pass through you. You don't ignore them. You let it pass through to the point where you relax. Then you claim on top of that in correction. You correct the energy with the energy you want. I am loving, peaceful, harmonious, joyful, full of gratitude. And you just keep moving in that direction, my friends. So I hope that answers the question today. A beautiful, wonderful bit of advice there on energy and emotions. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe. Comment down below. And you know what, guys? Join my free Facebook group. Trust me. The Healing Circle. You're going to love it. It's a beautiful place to be. Take care.